Yo, we got some pretty big news in Gotham Knights and some news that we've been waiting for quite a long time. Over on the Gotham Knights Twitter page, incoming transmission to the Belfry. We will be doing scheduled maintenance on January 24th. That is tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Matchmaking, online services, and co-op sessions will be impacted at this time. Thank you. That is a huge window for maintenance. And I can only speculate, which we're going to do in today's video. We're going to talk about the things that I really hope are going to be addressed in tomorrow's maintenance. And possibly, there is a very slim, tiny hope for some sort of DLC content. I don't necessarily expect it, but there are certainly some problems and issues with the game that I do want to talk about today, and hopefully they are addressed tomorrow. So y'all are gonna have to let me know in the comments, what do you hope that this update is going to include? And for all those players that have already stopped playing Gotham Knights, what is it that it would take for WB Montreal? What would it be in the update that would bring you back to the game? Hopefully, we see a lot of things that we've been hoping for and waiting for, but I guess we'll just have to see tomorrow. So now let's talk about the things that I hope that are going to be addressed in tomorrow's update. First thing, performance. Now, personally, for me, I have it on the PC and on the Xbox, and PC performance is awful. Constant crashes, stutters, lags. Performance on the Steam Deck, which I also do have and have tried to play. It's basically trying to play a Game Boy Advance. It is that bad. PC performance is by far the worst. Hopefully they address some of those issues. I also have it on Xbox. I still get frame drops. I still get crashes. Not anywhere near as frequent on the PC. So hopefully performance is going to be addressed. Now, I don't think that there's any shot that on console version it's going to go up from 30 frames to 60 frames. I don't even think that is even possible at this point. So I wouldn't throw that in the comments. I mean, you might. We can all hope to get it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe some sort of performance mode would be nice. But other than that, I mean, just addressing the simple constant crashes, stutters, frame drops and all of that stuff, and maybe connection issues when you go into matchmaking and stuff as far as performance goes. I think all of that would go a long way. Of course, another thing that I hope that we get is going to be a delete button for the blueprints. The inventory management for the blueprints and the mods and the gear is an absolute complete mess on my PC version, at least as far as Batgirl. I do have close to 250, 270 blueprints and almost at the max of 300. There are people that I know that already have 300 blueprints and can get any gear to drop because their blueprint inventory is full. So we desperately need a delete button. We also need a delete button on the mods. The mods needs a complete overhaul as far as how this whole system functions. As far as the fusions go, and getting legendary mods is super buggy and definitely a problem. Also with the mods, it's clear that a lot of mods are now missing from the game. They no longer drop, like the armor mod on the suit, the crit chance on the melee and the ranged. A lot of mods seem to be missing, and the last update certainly messed up a lot of things. So hopefully not only does this get a delete button, but somewhat of a rework to how the mods drop in the world and on Heroic Assault, and with the mod fusions to give us the chance to get legendary mods from melee and ranged with the fusions. Gear drops at endgame has also been affected by the last update, in which a lot of gear does not drop in the open world anymore. A lot of the vendors who originally awarded certain gear drops do not award it anymore. And so Heroic Assault seems to be the best place currently to farm gear, but in the world you should be able to get gear as well, and it just doesn't seem to be the case. It's very limited. We have that duplicate blueprint thing that pops up on the screen all the time, even when I know for a fact that I don't have duplicate blueprints, being that I have done things and made sure that the very first time I did it, I had 0 legendary items and my item was guaranteed to be legendary. It still said duplicate, even though I didn't have any legendary items. It's certainly like some sort of bug or glitch. So there's a thing with the drops in the world that definitely need to be fixed. I have heard a lot of people have issues and bugs with the challenges trying to complete some of the momentum abilities that also will not complete for whatever reason, and they're having a lot of issues with challenges and momentum abilities. Same with collectibles too. They get all of the collectibles and it doesn't give you the reward that it's supposed to give you. So hopefully those things are addressed too. Some things with the activities I think also need to be addressed as far as the rewards go for the activities. Now, I would say 99% of the time that all of these rewards, even though it's very high, very high, very high, very high, all of these rewards, very high, very high, all of these rewards only reward epic gear. Well, if we're at very end game, we're at level 60, we've completed the entire game case files. Why are none of these rewards popping up as legendary gear? I think they should change it to at least where it sometimes drops legendary gear instead of every single time it being epic. I think another thing that could use a bit of a touch up is Lucius Fox and all of the heroic gear. At least in the game, the way they make it sound and the way that it appears is heroic gear and heroic mods that should be the best in the game, and then legendary, and then epic. But that's not the case. Heroic gear is probably not even better than epic gear. There are certainly some improvements, like say giving it 2 or 3 extra mod slots would definitely be a start, instead of having heroic gear that has either 0 mod slots or just 1 with not even very good gear properties. Of course, some extra case files would be absolutely amazing. I'm not necessarily expecting any sort of DLC, extra enemies, extra villains, extra heroes or anything like that, but maybe some extra side case files or something. It would really be nice if they had a rotational event in the city in which you could complete or do maybe, you know, every other week or something. It would rotate to a different area and one sort of boss or hideout would be super difficult, super strong. Just something a little bit different in the city to break the monotony of doing the same exact stuff over and over. Another thing that I really hope they address is the traversal. The bat cycle is so slow. It looks like it's going really fast, but in reality, when you're driving it, it doesn't look, you know, when you compare it to the cars next to you, you're really only going like 30 miles an hour. It's crazy. Same with your air mode of transportation, whether it be the glider or Batgirl or the Mystic Jumper, all of that stuff. I think they need to speed up these animations to let you get from one place to another a lot faster than what it is now. Of course, some extra things that might even not be that difficult to put in there. Maybe a couple new transmogs, maybe some new gear, some different mods, and different ways to customize your character. Of course, all of that would be nice. I think the main thing though is to fix the problems and issues with the game. That is certainly the main thing that I want to see. All of the extra stuff would be absolutely fantastic. And I don't know, y'all are just going to have to let me know in the comments. What do you think? What do you hope comes to the game tomorrow? Did I miss anything in this update? And as soon as it launches, we're going to review it. We're going to talk about it. And of course, hopefully get a lot of good things and get some people back into Gotham Knights. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take it easy. We're out. Peace.